just because Turner and I are always together shooting photos, and we never get a chance to voice our opinions or talk without the other person being there. So I thought I'd set up the confessional cam and, you know, get a chance to say something to you guys without him being around. Now, most of the time he's pretty fun to shoot with, but like today, for example, you know, he's got to go home because he's got his wife and his kids, so he can't stay out here shooting. But he wants me to take his Canon 81 in for repairs. Like, dude, that's totally not cool. You know, just because I'm down here and got a hotel room and I don't have obligations like a family and stuff, just pawn all your, you know, tasks that you have to get done, all your stuff you need to get done, just give it to me. Sure, Turner, I'll take your camera down and get it repaired. Whatever.
So today I came down to Chungmuro with my Canon, and the other day I realized with my camera something was wrong with the aperture blade. So, you know, we went to one of my favorite shops where I get my filters, and he's going to drop it off for me while he stays down here next day because I got to go back early. And that just shows you right there how awesome this guy is. I mean, he is just a great friend. And thanks, Felix.
Hi, I'm Felix Mena, and welcome to another great edition of HeyDon'tShoot.com. Today we're in Chungmuro, South Korea, home to one of the largest and most expansive camera shopping districts in all of Seoul. If you can't find it in Chungmuro, you can't find it anywhere. We're going to have some fun shooting with film cameras today, like this excellent Minolta X-700 35mm, but that's not all. We're going to shoot with medium format as well, like the Mamiya 645 Super and the Hasselblad 503CW. But best of all, Turner and I are going to give you a personalized tour of the Chungmuro shopping district. We're going to show you where you can get your film developed and where to get the best deals. So stick around and let's have a great time with this episode of HeyDon'tShoot.com.
Great bokeh.
To get to Chungmuro, take the Korean subway line 3 or 4 to Chungmuro Station, and then take exit 5. It's far and away our favorite shopping district in Seoul for cameras and camera accessories. Wolpo is where we get all of our film developed, and it's always our first stop when we go to Chungmuro. The staff doesn't speak much English, but that's never been a problem, and we're really happy with their service. Okay, so we're here inside Wolpo where Turner and I get our film developed, and I just processed my first roll of Hasselblad film, and I had a couple of prints, 2 of which are a nice little surprise for my shooting partner Turner. I took some pictures of him with the Hasselblad, a couple of black and whites there, and we just picked him up today. I didn't tell him about it, so it was a little surprise.
Oh, wow. Sweet.
The only mistake I made, which I'll go over here in a little bit, is that I didn't write down my settings the first time I used the Hasselblad, so I have no idea what the settings were for these, and that's a good tip that Turner gave me, is when you're shooting with a film camera, it's a good idea to keep a little notebook or a journal of your settings for each picture, and that way you know what the settings were for any given type of lighting situation. Just down the street from Wolpo is another one of our favorite camera shops called Ilcho.
So we made it over to Ilcho, camera shop where I've got most of my filters, my leaf filters. And I'm about to go in there right now and see if they'll fix 2 of my Canon lenses for my Canon A1 because the aperture blades are stuck on it. So we're gonna go inside and check it out and show you around. What's up? Do you fix lens? repair.
It's our YouTube show.
Oh really? Hi.
Yeah.
My name is What is for?
We do a photography show in the YouTube.
Oh okay.
Yeah. About the cameras, take a picture, video, everything.
What kind of camera you have?
Canon FD.
This one?
Yeah, the aperture blades are stuck on both lenses.
Oh okay.
No, yeah, that one's bad too. Just the aperture blades are stuck.
Oh, okay. The same problem?
Yeah, same
카메라
thing.
보디에 끼워야 되는데.
아 그래요?
Boom. That's all I needed then. I'm doing it wrong.
What was it?
Rookie mistake. There's like a button you push in right there.
On the body?
So I guess,
On the body?
yeah, the lesson I've learned
Well,
is
if-
when I buy a
If you
camera.
still have a problem,
Yeah?
please bring your camera with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the hotel
Yeah,
and
yeah,
test it.
alright,
I mean,
yeah.
it could be, you
Yeah.
know. Usually that is pressed in, so I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's the camera body.
Either I'm dumb or the camera's messed up.
Alright, okay.
We know you are dumb.
Is that a back for the Mamiya 645?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I see it?
요것만 필요하다.
That's what I need right here, another one.
3,000원.
How much does he want for it?
70,000.
70,000.
How is that a fair? What do they normally go for?
See, that'd be like, what,
60,
60 US
62?
dollars?
Yeah, something like that. That's
I
loud.
like this sound.
Yeah.
Really like this sound.
Alright, we're inside one of the most awesome shops in all of Chungmuro. It's called Seiki, and they've got everything here. It's 3 floors of camera superstore. Right now we're in the medium format section. As you see behind me, they've got all kinds of awesome medium format cameras. Lenses, everything you need. Upstairs you'll find video recording equipment and stuff like jibs and cranes and sliders and things like that. We'll go take a look in a minute. And then they even have another section for lighting. But basically they've got everything here. So let's take a look around. There are tons of great camera shops in Chungmuro, and it's definitely a place that you might be able to haggle on prices, at least for used equipment. We definitely recommend you pay a visit next time you're in Seoul. Heck, if you're a hardcore photography enthusiast, it might even be worth planning a vacation just to come check it out. Okay. Alright, now we're ready. Alright. So this is the Minolta X-700 35mm film camera. It was built around the mid 1980s to late 1995, I want to say. Well, what I like about it, the reason I chose it, is I've had a lot of great experience with the Minolta Maxim lenses that I use for my Sony Alpha, and so it gave me some confidence to go ahead and purchase a Minolta 35mm camera when I was looking for one. And one of the key features I like about this camera is that it has an aperture priority mode. So what you do, you set it in aperture priority mode, you select the aperture on the ring, and the camera sets everything else, all the other parameters. And for the year that this camera came out, that was really an advanced feature. And it sure does help a lot with film photography because, like we were talking about earlier, it's tough to know what your settings are in certain lighting conditions unless you're keeping in a notebook. It's not so important with the X700. Set it in aperture priority mode, select your aperture, the camera does everything else. It's great. One of the things I had to get used to about shooting with a film camera is winding the film after you take a shot. So many times I'll take a picture with the film camera, I'll go to take another picture and nothing happens. Gotta wind the film. It's kind of fun, you know? It's like the difference between shooting a semi-automatic rifle and a bolt-action rifle. Part of the fun of shooting a bolt-action rifle, while it is slower to operate, is manipulating the bolt. So it is fun and kind of nostalgic when you shoot with a film camera to rack that film and move it forward. A little something like this. Yeah, focus. We're really close to the Seoul Tower at Namsan Park, which is one of the biggest tourist attractions here in Korea. It offers really beautiful sweeping panoramic views of the city. So with some time to kill, we're going to jump on the cable car, go to the top of Namsan, and shoot some photos up at Seoul Tower. Backpack off.
So was it Namyang?
Namsan.
Namsan? We're heading Namsan right now in the taxi. See if we can get some good shots on our Hasselblad and Mamiya cameras. We could have walked. We really could have, but yeah, it's too cold. It's too cold. Way too cold.
Pretty exciting. 2 cameras. It's so exciting. We got to use 2 cameras. Get some landscape, cityscape shots from the top of Seoul Tower with film cameras. I didn't even bring a digital camera. I
didn't bring mine either.
Oh, that's awesome, right? In a way, it's kind of awesome. Just film. 감사합니다. Yeah. 안녕하세요. 2 round trip?
70,000.
감사합니다. Okay.
Rebel.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Yeah. Got enough cameras, bro?
I'm almost out of exposures.
이 샤워의 시 디슈머의 시간시 여러분이 보고 계신 남산 홈스테이는 조선시대에 도읍을 항해하고 온 뒤 1423년 남산에 세운 5군데의 홈스테이 중 하나로 전국에서 올라오는 곳.
Okay, so we're talking about shooting with film today. I've got my Hasselblad. It's not my Hasselblad. My friend Kevin loaned me this Hasselblad 503CW, which is a really nice gesture. If you've been reading the blog or seen my photography Facebook page, you'll know that Kevin from Portland, Oregon, mailed this to me here in Korea and said I can use it as long as I like. Now that's a very nice friend, isn't it? So when we're talking about shooting with film, especially a medium format camera that you've never shot with before, an important thing to do is to keep a notebook, a log of your settings for any given situation. So we're up here at the top of Seoul Tower. We got a beautiful view of the city of Seoul behind us, and I want to see if I can get some shots with the Hasselblad, but I'm not sure what my initial settings should be. So it would be like zeroing in your weapon or sighting a scope on a rifle. Is you've got to zero it in and take notes given the condition. So we've got to kind of zero this Hasselblad in. So I'm going to make notes here that the scene is the cityscape. The lighting conditions are quite bright. So we're going to say it's I'm going to say bright daylight. And I'm going to make note of my settings. Now the ISO on this film is 100, ISO 100. What you want to do is take note of your shot number. So this will be shot number 6. The cool thing about the Hasselblad, it kind of tells you how much film you've got left as well. Right here in this little window, you'll see a little bit of red sticking out, and that tells me once it goes full red, that means I'm out of film, out of exposures. Okay, so I've got a cityscape. I've got shot number 6. The film is ISO 100. So as I was saying before, unlike a digital camera, which you can adjust the ISO from shot to shot, film comes in specific ISO numbers. So this film I have in the Hasselblad is black and white film, ISO 100, and so I'll need to make my adjustments off of that. So I could probably say at f-stop 11, I would think.
Yeah, f11.
F11 and maybe exposure
1/25 or 2/50th of a second. 2/50th.
So same, just the f-stop we're going to change. All right, so I'm going to make a note. I'm going to go f-stop 11, exposure 1/250th. Yeah. So on the Hasselblad, everything is controlled on the lens itself. So to change the exposure, so there's my f-stop 11, and here's my exposure 1/250th, and it all lines up here with this line here, and that's how you adjust your settings. Give it a wind. It's good to go again. Now, because I'm kind of calibrating this, I'm going to do some different settings and take some notes of it. So for my next shot, 1/500th, because it's ISO 100. I'm going to keep the f-stop at 11. So for my second shot, which I believe is shot 7, we're going to keep it at f11, exposure 1/500th. I think that's going to turn out quite nice. All right, looking good still. Now let's try adjusting the f-stop. And this is really what I needed to do, is take like 4 or 5 pictures of the same exact setup and then see what the results are when we get the film back from Wolpo Photo Lab. Okay, so this one I'm going to drop the f-stop to 8 because I'm shooting ISO 100 film. And I'm going to go back to 2/50th of a second. F-stop 8, exposure 1/250th. Pretty good. And I think that's good. 3 shots for this setting. And even if they're not the perfect exposure, at least I'll know by looking at my notes and looking at the process film which way to adjust my settings for the next shot. Another thing too that really bothers me, like every time we come up with an idea to go do a shoot, you know, it involves traveling, and like I really like his kids a lot, and his wife's great, she's a great cook, but what I hear more than anything else is, oh man, I'm sorry I can't go, you know, the wife and kids. Oh man, I got to sing with the family, I can't go shoot today, and it's really getting old. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Maybe just find somebody else to shoot with or something.
You know, he's awesome. Great guy to work with. He always really supportive of my family. You know, I don't have a lot of time to shoot, so you know, he adjusted my schedule, and I think that's pretty awesome. So, you know, he's a really great guy.
I never told him, you know, but one of the reasons I chose him to work with on HeyDon'tShoot.com is because we're in Korea, and like I don't have a car here, but because he's got his family, he's able to have a car, so it's just like really convenient, you know what I mean? So that's one of the reasons that I keep him around as my partner. I'll never tell him that to his face, but like having the car is definitely a big bonus.
So one of the cool things about me and him working together is I've got a car, and you know, it's a decent sized car. We can put all of our gear in it, and you know, a lot of people like put off at work mostly like they're using me for my car, but I can really tell with Felix that he just likes me. He thinks I'm cool and fun to work with, and he's definitely not using me for my awesome car.
I've been shooting pictures way longer than Turner has, but for some reason he thinks he's all high and mighty when it comes to film. Oh sure, like he was shooting film like 1 month before I started shooting film, and all of a sudden he's Mr. Know-It-All, you know. He just comes across with this attitude sometimes like, dude, like what do I know? I'm new at shooting film, but oh, my name's Turner Hunt and I've been shooting film for a long time. You know, like this is fucking 120 film. You don't even know the difference.
So, you know, with having a family, money is usually pretty tight with me, and all these extra expenditures like food and, like, for instance, today, taking that lift up to Seoul Tower, you know, it just can burn a hole right in my wallet, and, you know, I can just trust that Felix will be there with a lot of money, and I won't ever have to pay for anything, and it's pretty awesome.
Another thing that really bothers me, he's never got any money. I have to pay for everything. Like today we went up to the Seoul Tower and we had to pay for the cable car. I paid. We went to lunch. I paid. Because, like, again, his wife and kids. He's got to spend all his money on them, and just because, you know, I don't have those financial obligations, I have to pay for everything. So I don't know how much more of this I can take. Hey, thanks for joining us for another great episode of HeyDon'tShoot.com. We had a lot of fun showing you around Chungmuro and shooting with our film cameras. Stay tuned for more great episodes when we take another shot.
Stay tuned for the next episode of Hey, Don't Shoot, when we take another shot.
Hi, I'm Felix Mena, and welcome to another great edition of HeyDon'tShoot.com. And we're going to get into some medium formats as well with Turner's, hang on. And today we're going to shoot with some film cameras. We're going to start out with some 35mm, my Minolta X-700, and Turner's, huh? No? What?
No QL. I don't want to showcase that thing. It's a piece of shit. It's all fucked up. I think the leaf shutter, it's got a leaf shutter. I think it's fucked up. It's going.
So we're in Chungmuro today, and we're going to have some fun giving you a personal tour all of... Should I just act natural?
Yeah.
Act natural with this fucking camera on my head.
It's about as natural as it gets right there.
We're in Chungmuro today, and we're going to give you...
I'm going to smoke one.
Yes, dude, that's the best thing to do. And today we're going to have some fun... Oh, you know what I need to do? Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
Hey, breathe.
Oh, not like naturally? Yeah.
Might get you to pick this one up tomorrow. Or today, if it's due today or tomorrow.
Is that what I'm here for?
Yeah.
And today we're going to have some fun shooting with some film cameras. Starting out with this awesome Minolta X-700. And guess what? We're going to shoot medium format today as well, with Turner's Mamiya 645 and the Hasselblad 503CW. That's good. Let me do that again, just in case. Get out of the way. Ruin it for everybody.
Yeah, I know, right?
Today we're going to have some fun shooting with film cameras, like this Minolta X-700, and we're even going to shoot with some medium format, like Turner's...
Mamiya 645 Super.
Super.
Remember the Super?
All right.
There's a bunch of them.
we made our way to the
Shot from the outside. Here's a shot from the inside.
Yeah, but
Wave at the camera, Felix. Wave at the camera. Wave at the camera, Shelley.
And today we're going to have some fun shooting with film cameras, like this excellent Minolta X-700. And guess what? We're going to shoot medium format as well, with Kimchi.
That's a long selfie.
With Turner's Mamiya 645 Super and the Hasselblad 503CW. We're not playing around today. But best of all, we're going to give you a personal tour of the Chungmuro shopping district and show you the best places to get your film developed and the best places for camera deals. So stay. Oh man.
Almost.
Yeah.
All right, so I got the Seconic L478D.
Back up a little bit.
God damn, why you gotta yell at me?
Okay. Ready and action.
How's my hair? Did it look good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, unlike a digital camera where you
And
can.
shot number.
Huh?
And your shot number.
Shot number.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I don't know my shot number because I already took some shots with this.
It doesn't say it on it?
No,
There's
it
no
doesn't.
shot count?
Yeah, 6. Shot 6. Okay. Such a rookie.
Me.
Such a rookie.
Fucking
Okay.
rook.
All right. So, and the Hasselblad 503CW. But best of all, we're going to give you a personal tour of the. Thanks for joining us for another great episode of HeyDon'tShoot.com. We had a lot of fun shooting with our film cameras today, both the 35mm and the medium format. We went up to Seoul Tower and had some fun, but it's always a great time coming down and checking out Chungmuro. They got a lot of great camera shops that you've seen. So anytime you're in Seoul, I don't know when you'll ever be in Seoul, Korea. I'll do another one.
Oh no. Alright, and.
But best of all, we're going to give you a personal tour of the Chungmuro shopping district and show you what we're.
I'm so tired. I must take a nap on the wall. Uh-oh, my hair got caught in the plant. Will someone help me? No, don't stay there and take a picture. Please help me. Oh, I'm so sick. Why am I so sick all the time?
But best of all, Turner and I are going to give you a personalized tour of the Chungmuro shopping district. Show you. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Maybe just find somebody else to shoot with or something. Wait, no, keep it going, keep it going.
So we'll be like, yeah, you know, he's awesome. He lets me,
Right.
you know, come in whenever I want. He's really supportive of the family. The family loves him.
Yeah, okay, I got some more.
Right.
Okay. Like, you don't even know the difference. I'll do one more. I'll do one more.
So Felix set up this confession cam, which I think is really cool. You know, he's a really great guy.
Yeah.
He's a
And then,
he just likes me. He thinks I'm cool and fun to work with, and he's definitely not using me for my awesome cars. Wait, I don't want to say awesome car. I have to really like pick and choose and okay.
Cable car.
The cable car. Oh, I don't know. How do I start over?
Yeah, start over.
Okay.
I pay for everything.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I can't. Hold on. I just gotta.
yeah, I think you can do that one. Say something like, "Yeah, Felix is like, you know, he's really cool about helping pay for stuff.
Yeah,
and he understands, and it doesn't really bother him at all.
Okay,
you know, like,
yeah. He's a really cool guy for that, and I, you know, fuck. Yeah,
That's what it's
yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be
Maybe I'll
good.
cut it all together.
like the Mamiya 645 Super and the Hasselblad. This take is it.
Yeah.
This one, I'm going to get it on this one.
This is it.